Hello friends, welcome to the channel. I am Rohit. Hope you are doing good. Friends, in today's video we are going to understand how we can capture and observe ICMP packets that will be generated by utility commands like ping command, tracert command, and for capturing and observing the ICMP packets we are going to learn how we can use the Wireshark tool. So friends, in this video, first of all, we will understand what is ICMP. Then we will see which various diagnostic commands are available for identifying and troubleshooting the network issues. And there are various commands available that we will go through. But in this video, we are going to learn this ping and tracert command in detail with practical demonstration. And when we will use these commands, automatically these ICMP packets will get generated and we will try to observe them within the tool Wireshark. So in this video also we will show you how we can download and install Wireshark tool and then how we can use it for observing and analyzing the ICMP packets that will be generated by ping and tracert command. So that is little bit overview what we are going to learn within this video. So let's dive into today's video by understanding what is ICMP. So friends, ICMP stands for Internet Control Message Protocol. It is basically a supporting network layer protocol in the Internet Protocol suite, that is TCP/IP. So basically there are two versions available for this ICMP protocol. So first version is ICMP version 4 and second one is ICMP version 6. So clearly in the names you can see ICMP v4 is used with IP version 4 and ICMP v6 is used with IP version 6. So in the ICMP protocol there are two types of messages it supports. First type of message is error message. So for example, destination is unreachable, such kind of error messages it can generate. And second type of message, it supports query messages, like we can send echo request and we can get echo reply for that echo request. So friends, both the error and query messages are crucial and important for network troubleshooting purposes, diagnostics purposes, and for the proper functioning of the internet. So network administrator can use these both type of messages for detecting and responding to the various network issues, and related information can be gathered and can be analyzed with help of these both type of messages. So ICMP is very important protocol. Now friends, whenever we use ping command or tracert command, then the ICMP packets are getting generated. So friends, that's why I told in this video we are going to learn ping and tracert command. So whenever we will use these commands, ICMP packets will get generated and we will try to capture them and observe them in the Wireshark tool. So the ICMP packets will be used by networking devices like routers or servers for sending the error messages, and they are also used for sending other operational information like whether the requested service is available or not, whether the host is reachable or not. Such kind of diagnostics we will be able to do with help of these ICMP packets. So friends, now how we will capture and observe ICMP packets. So for that purpose, as I told, we are going to use the Wireshark tool. So Wireshark is popular and powerful open source network protocol analyzer. So this tool allows us to troubleshoot our network, perform analysis of network, and it is also used in the protocol development. So Wireshark tool allows us to capture and inspect the data packets that will be generated from our machine to the certain destination in the network. And Wireshark tool allows us two types of analysis. One is real time, means live analysis. We will be able to do whatever packets are being sent and received, that we will be able to analyze. Or it also provide another way, like you can record the network traffic and later on offline you will be able to analyze that recorded network traffic. So both options provided by the Wireshark. So friends, first of all I will show you now how you can download and install Wireshark within your system. So for that purpose we will go to Google and here we will search for Wireshark download. Now we will get the first result from wireshark.org. So hit the first link. Now friends, this is the official website of Wireshark tool. So here you can see directly we are in the download web page and here various options are available. So we are going to select this first option, Windows 64-bit installer. Click on this link and here our download has started. So friends, I have already downloaded the Wireshark tool, so I will not download it again. I will directly show you the installation. So for that purpose, here I have the exe file which we have downloaded. So double click on this exe file which will start the installation. Now we will click on next, accept the license agreement, next. We will keep all the by default setting. Then click on next. This will be the location where it will get installed. So here it is asking you whether to install this npcap or not. So this is basically used for capturing the live network data. So we will keep it check. Click on next. It is asking you to install the USB cap. So if you want to capture the data from the device which you have connected through the USB to your computer, then you can tick this, otherwise you can skip. And now I will click on install. So friends, here now it is asking for npcap installation, so I will click on agree. So these are few options provided by the npcap installation process. So first option is saying whether this utility should be used by only administrator or not. If you want that, you can take this first one. If you want to capture the wireless traffic, then click on the second one. So if you want to run this npcap in the compatible mode, you can take this last option. So we will skip that and click on install. So friends, here the installation of npcap is completed. Click on next, click on finish, and now it will continue the Wireshark tool installation. So friends, here the installation is completed. We will click on finish and now we will launch the Wireshark tool. So here it is Wireshark, click on it. Now friends, it is showing all the available network interfaces on this machine. So here you can see right now we are using this Wi-Fi network interface. So we can double click on this and now in this space it will show you the traffic that will be generated through this Wi-Fi. So right now you can see now various data it started showing here. So the column header, if you observe, the serial number is there, the time, the source machine from where packet is getting generated, the destination address where packet is sent, the protocol, what kind of protocol it is used in the communication for sending data, the packet length in the bytes, and some additional information it is showing. So likewise, the Wireshark is capturing now the traffic. Here you can see if you want to stop this live capture, we can click on this button, so it will stop the capturing. Now friends, here already you can see the ICMP packets which are being observed: HTTP, TCP, DNS, UDP, various types of protocols and their packets we will be able to observe here. So here friends, you will be able to see this text field which is used for filtering this network traffic. So for example, if I want to observe the ICMP packet, so here you start typing ICMP. So two options it is showing you: ICMP, that is ICMP4, and ICMP v6. So if I click on the second option, ICMP v6, and if I hit enter, now friends, you can see it is showing all the ICMP version 6 packets. And if you want to observe the details of this packet, so just double click on this and you will be able to see all the details. Like you see now, for example, you want to see the details of IP protocol version 6. So you will be able to observe all these details. Now you see all the fields from IPv6. Okay, so this is the ICMP version 6. So type, code, checksum, other flags you are able to observe here. So friends, like this you will be able to filter out the network traffic, and you will be able to observe it as well with help of this Wireshark tool. Now friends, we will understand network diagnostic commands available to use. So here in this video I am going to discuss 6 various commands. So first command we have ARP command. ARP stands for Address Resolution Protocol. This command basically displays the mapping of logical address to the physical address, that is IP address to the MAC address or Ethernet address. So it shows this information in form of translation tables. So for example friends, if I go to command prompt and if I type ARP-A, you will be able to see these are the logical addresses and these are the physical addresses. They are mapping for various interfaces that this machine is having. So this mapping is basically shown by this ARP command. Second command is host name. So this basically prints the name of host on which the command is being executed. So for example, if I type here host name and hit enter, you see the name of my host, that is desktop N2JI096. Next command you have Ipconfig. So this command displays all the current TCP/IP network configurations. So you will be able to get the all IP details by hitting this command. So Ipconfig, hit enter, you will be able to see all the details of IP addresses. Now next command you have netstat. So this command basically shows the network statistics and it shows all the TCP/IP connections that are being used by this host. So if I put that command netstat and hit enter, now you see all the TCP connections this machine has. Okay, so likewise you will be able to get the details. Then at last we have these two commands, ping and tracert, which we will see in more detail, but overview I am going to give here. So ping command is basically used for testing, or it is used for verifying whether the destination host is reachable or not. So simply you may test it like ping and whatever destination you want to test, like I want to test google.com, hit enter. So this command basically sends some echo packets, echo requests to the destination, and if it receives the reply, So we will be able to understand that destination is reachable. Like here in the diagnostic, you will be able to see it has sent 4 packets and it has received reply for these 4 packets, and no packet got lost in the communication. So this is basically the ping command. Various options are available. We will see them shortly. Then another command we have Tracert command. So this Tracert is a very important command. So it is used for determining, or it is used for understanding and observing the route that will be taken by the packets to reach to the destination whenever it will leave our machine. So through whatever hopes it will travel, all that we will be able to see with help of this command. So just type trace rt. So friends, on some another platforms the command name is trace route. So on Windows it is trace rt. Rt stands for root. So trace rt, and let's say I want to test google.com. So hit enter. Now you will be able to see all the details of the hopes through which the data or the packets will be travel. So like this, all the intermediate hopes between the source and destination will be displayed here. So it shows the time in milliseconds here. Okay, like this, all details you will be able to get here. So these are the 2 commands. Now friends, whenever we are using this ping and tracert command, automatically the ICMP packets are getting generated, and that we will be able to observe within the Wireshark tool. Okay, so first of all, we will go in the detail of ping command now. So ping is network utility command. It is network utility tool, and this is used for testing the reachability of the host. So whether the host is available or not for a communication, we can test, we can know with help of ping command. So here we are talking about certain computer or server, so which will be available or not, we will be able to test with help of ping command. Okay, and here it measures the round trip time, that is the time between sending the packet and receiving reply of that packet, that is echo request and echo reply. So ping command basically sends the echo packet and it receives the echo reply. So the time between sending echo packet and receiving the echo reply, that is basically the round trip time. Okay, that round trip time also displayed. So this tool is basically used for identifying the various network connecting issues. So that is what the destination is available for communication or not, that we will be able to test with help of ping command. So let's try to see the syntax of ping command. So ping, then various options can be placed and followed by the name of host where we want to test the connectivity. So here we have shown the various options. So let's see one by one. So first option is a -t. So whenever you specify this first option -t, it will keep pinging to the destination until interrupted by the user. So for example, so friends, now I will try to use the option like ping google.com. So here this is the default way to use the ping, we are not using any option here. So if you hit enter, you can see now it has sent 4 packets. Okay, now if we specify the first option t, ping t, and if we put google.com, now it will keep pinging to the destination until we break it. Okay, you can see now it is keep receiving the reply for the packets it is sending. Okay, so until and unless we will break, it will keep going on. So I will break this. So another option we may use with this command is -a. So this option basically resolve the specified address to the host name. So for example, if I specify the IP of my machine, so it will show me the name of my machine. So for that I will try to use ipconfig. So it will show us the IP of our machine. So this is the IP. So I will specify ping -a and let's specify the IP 192.168.42.46.2 and hit enter. So here you can see now the name of our machine. So it is resolving the specified IP with the name. Next parameter we have n. So how many packets we want to send within the echo request, that is basically controlled with help of this third parameter. By default 4 packets are sent. So if you want to send more number of packets, you may use this option. So here I will specify ping and let's see, we want to specify 8 number of packets and to the google.com. Hit enter. So friends, now it will send 8 number of echo packets. You can see now it has sent 8 packets and it has received reply for 8 packets. So you have to remember by default it sends 4 packets. Okay, now next option you have length. So whatever echo packets we are sending, they are having size of 64 bytes. But if you want to send packet with certain specific number of bytes, you can use this option. So for example, we want to send packet with 10 bytes of size. So we will write ping/l and followed by number of bytes, that is specifying the packet size, and again we will ping to google.com. Hit enter. Now you see here 10 bytes of data it is sending to the destination. The next option you have F, which is saying that whenever packet will be sent, it shouldn't get fragment on various gateways. Okay, so these are the various parameters. So these are the examples of each parameter we have given. This is the default way to use the ping command. So in this case 4 packets will be sent. 4 packets will be sent and they will have size 64 bytes, or on some machine you may get 32 bytes as well. Okay, now next example. So in this example we are specifying the parameter t, so which will keep pinging until it will be interrupted by the user. Then in the third example we are using the option A, so which will resolve the specified IP into host name. Then in next example we have used the parameter n, so which is specifying the number of packets we want to send. So here you can see 6 echo packets will be sent. Then in next example we are using option L, so which is saying how much bytes we want to use while sending the echo packet. So here we are using 3 bytes of data, you can observe. And last option you have F, so whenever these packets will be sent, they will not get fragment on various gateways on its route. So few other examples you have ping google.com, ping youtube.com. So where it will give you the reachability of the destination, whatever we are specifying. So here directly domain name you may specify, or you may specify the IP address. Both options are available. So friends, this is the ping command. Okay, so if we try to observe here, so let's try to filter this traffic now. ICMP, let's see if any ICMP version 4 packet we have. So we do not have any ICMP version 4 packet. Let's try to check ICMP version 6. So if we hit enter, you can see now lot of packets are getting generated or has been generated because we have performed all these commands. Okay, so if you want to observe any packet, so for example, you can see now here the request and reply, echo request and echo reply. So if we double click here, so this is basically the details of ICMP version 6. Here you can see the source address, destination address, the type of this ICMP packet, that is, it is echo packet, you can observe here. And in echo there are two types, request and reply. So this is the reply packet. So likewise, this is the certain sample payload it includes. So here you can observe various packets. Okay, so this was the first command, ping command. Now second command we are going to understand here, Tracert. So this Tracert is also known as Traceroute and some another systems like Linux. So this Tracert is basically network diagnostic tool, and it is used for tracing the route, as its name Tracert, that is tracing the route. So it is used for tracing the route. So whenever your packets will send from your machine to certain destination, so what route they will follow, on what route they will travel, that can be observed. The intermediate routers, the intermediate hops can be identified, can be observed with help of Tracert command. So this Tracert command sends the ICMP packet, and the type of packet is echo packet, that is echo request and echo reply, and every packet is having different TTL value, that is time to live value. So to control the life of packet in the network, the TTL value is specified. So if we didn't use TTL value, the packet may get travel in the network for infinite period of time, or there might be loop in the network, so packet will keep traveling. So to avoid that, TTL value is used. So whenever TTL value becomes 0, the ICMP message, the ICMP error message is getting generated. That's why we are saying like there is a close relation between the TTL value and the ICMP error messages. So here we have to understand the concept of hop, how the TTL value is set. So if there are, for example, 3 routers between the source and destination, then TTL value should be set to the 4, then and then only message will be delivered to the destination. Otherwise it will be discarded in between the path, that is between router 1, 2, 3. That is basically the TTL value. So TTL value helps to control the life of packet. Okay, so Tracert command basically help us to visualize the path on which our data packets are traveling from the source to the destination. So this command, this tool is basically used for identifying the network bottlenecks where the traffic is getting jammed, for identifying various network issues, various network connectivity issues, and it is used for understanding which various hops, which various routers are available between the source machine and destination machine. So this command is very useful for network administrators. So now we will try to understand when these ICMP packets are generated. So whenever any packet is getting sent from source to destination, it is sent with certain TTL value, that is time to live value we talk about. So along the path on each router, whenever packet will be received, each router will decrement the TTL value by 1. So along the path, let's say there are 3 routers. So every router will decrement the TTL value. Suppose we have sent the packet with TTL value 4. So whenever it will be received by first router, the value of TTL become 3. Whenever it will be received by second router, the value of TTL become 2. Whenever it will be received by third router, the value of TTL become 1. And whenever it will be delivered to the next router or to the destination, the value become 0. Like this, the TTL value is getting decremented by every router. That's why the packet cannot exist within the network for infinite period of time. So when the packet reaches the TTL value with 0, the router is supposed to send back an ICMP time exceeded error message to the source computer. So likewise, every router will send such message and the source will be able to get the intermediate router details on the path. This is how traceroute command is basically tracing the route which will be taken by our packets from source to destination. So let's see the syntax for tracert. So the command is like this: tracert and followed by the host name or the address. So for example, tracert google.com, tracert youtube.com. So here for example we will try to trace the route, tracert, and let's try to specify youtube.com. and now if I open the Wireshark tool, okay, so here we will be able to observe now. Here you observe now the packets are getting generated. So details, again by double clicking on it you will be able to observe the details. All details you can observe here. These are the packet formats it has. This is the destination address. If you copy and paste this destination address, you will find it is the YouTube. Okay, like this friends, you will be able to observe the various types of packets in the Wireshark tool, and you can filter out various type of packets with help of this filtering field. Okay, so here in the summary I want to say that ICMP packets will be generated whenever we will use ping or tracert command. So friends, in this video we understood how we can capture and observe the ICMP packets that will be generated by the ping and tracert command. So friends, if you find this video useful, please like and share this video. I will see you in next video. Thank you for watching.